This is ANN News Brief.
President Uhuru Kenyatta says Kenyan forces will remain a part of the African Union mission in Somalia until the country is secure and stable. The president's statement came at a time Kenyan forces are facing hostility in parts of Somalia for their support of the Jubaland administration, which the Somali government has refused to recognize. Kenya and Somalia have agreed this month to normalize relations after months of diplomatic tensions between the two countries. They had harbored differences on many issues, including the disputed Jubaland elections. The UN representative in Somalia, James Swan, has told the United Nations Security Council the disagreement of the August polls in Jubaland poses a risk of violence, clan division, and external interference. He has called on the leaders to address issues through dialogue, compromise, and pragmatism. Save the Children charity says tens of millions of people in southern and eastern Africa, most of them children, are facing emergency food insecurity, partly caused by climate change. The area has been hit by extreme weather and drought in recent months, and scientists warn the region is warming much faster than other parts of the world. Aid agencies are calling on leaders meeting at the climate conference in Madrid to commit to bigger cuts in greenhouse gases. Cyclone Idai smashed into Mozambique in March, killing more than 1,300 persons. Cyclone Idai, one of the biggest on record, is estimated to have caused more than $2 billion worth of damage across the region. A month later, Mozambique was hit by another storm, Cyclone Kenneth, killing dozens more persons. 29,000 delegates are meeting in Madrid for the COP25 climate conference. U.S. President Donald Trump is not attending. The U.S. has withdrawn from the landmark Paris Climate Agreement, which President Trump says will unfairly penalize the United States economy, while other nations continue to emit greenhouse gases. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
A comment by the United States ambassador to Zambia that he was horrified by the sentencing of a local gay couple to 15 years in prison has earned him condemnation from the Zambian government. Ambassador Daniel Forte told reporters on Monday he will not be intimidated by officials in the Southern African nation where same-sex relationships are criminalized. Zambia and many sub-Saharan African countries have maintained these British colonial-era laws. The ambassador's statement last week said the men's consensual relationship did not hurt anyone. He juxtaposed that with government officials he says steal millions of public dollars without prosecution. Zambia's Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Malanji says the government is sending a protest letter to Washington over the ambassador's remarks he says amounted to meddling in Zambia's internal affairs. That is the ANN News Brief at 10. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.